Hey, welcome back. All right, in this lesson, let's talk about something that I get asked about all the time, which is SEO, search engine optimization. How much should you care about it and what to do about it? Okay, well, the first thing that you need to know is that SEO is important for your website. However, it's not the kind of thing that if you spend all day or even all week working on it, you'll actually see any results within the next couple of days. It's one of those things that you should definitely work on, but I would work on it kind of like, when you do your taxes or you stock the shelves when business is slow. So I usually work on my SEO during slower times of the year, or just any time that I'm adding new work to my website. So don't let it hang over your head like a big worry, but at the same time, let me show you how it works, and then the next time you have a chance, you can maybe start playing around a little bit with the search engine optimization on your site, and that will help your website overall be found in the big search engines. SEO is when you put specific keywords and information within your blog posts or website, and then that makes your website and those pages discoverable by Google and other bots, search engines, etc. The bots then rank the pages, so when people type in a particular keyword, your website will either show up at the beginning or after pages and pages and pages. The good news is that most people don't do their SEO. So even if you just spend a little bit of time on this, you're going to find that over the course of the next few months to the next year or so, suddenly you're going to be getting more visitors and more traffic to your website thanks to having the right keywords and people just kind of stumbling across you. So I'm going to show you how to do it. And right now, if you don't mind, let's go to my main website, and I'm in a blog post. And so this is what it looks like on the front end, just a new blog post from yesterday. It doesn't look very interesting, but if I were to go in the back end and edit the post, remember this is a WordPress website, then you can see the post on the back end, and we're just going to scroll down past all the stuff. You can see actually I have a plugin on WordPress called Yoast SEO, and it says that my readability is good and my search engine optimization analysis is good. So wherever possible, try to get the green smiley face and not the red sad face. It's a pretty good rule for life in general. All right, so I'm just gonna go all the way down. Whee! Ta-da! All right, here's the plugin. If you don't have a WordPress website, don't worry, I'm just showing you this very quickly. SEO is pretty much the same on all websites, regardless of which platform you're using. I'm just going to show you very quickly. So here's my plugin. It allows me to put in a key phrase, in this case, lessons in leadership and mentorship. And then it allows me to put in the SEO title. I am repeating some of the words in my key phrase so that they show up here. This is the actual web address that people click on, so that helps a lot. And that's usually the SEO item that people think about the least. And then also, you have your meta description. This is the little description that Google search engine looks for to get a little blurb about your page or your post. And in your meta description, you should also have similar words, similar to your key phrase or keywords, which I have, and it shouldn't be too long. And that's pretty much it. You see, actually, I'm just using the free SEO Yoast plugin because there's other features here. But as long as I get that green happy face, I'm a-okay with that. So that's my blog post from yesterday. Let me show you another page. So this is from my Makalulu Studio e-commerce website where I have some artwork and some art prints on here. So I just went in advance to a page that has an artwork on it, and I'm going to show you the same page on the back end. So this is what it looks like in art storefronts. I think this particular platform shows SEO a little bit more clearly, especially if you're a beginner. So when I'm in the back end here, it gives me options to put the name of the artwork, my name, some search keywords that are only for searching the website. This is not the SEO keywords, which I'll share with you in a moment. And then also a short and long description. Even though we're not specifically doing the keywords just yet, all of these factors will come into play for your SEO rankings. So definitely you want to make sure your page has content on it, and pay attention to the words that you're using to describe what's going on in your life or to describe the artwork that you're selling. So in my short description, I have different words like sacred geometry, spiral, etc. And then also in the long description, I am talking a bit more about the significance of the spiral in sacred geometry. Anyway, so you want to make sure that you have all of those things, right? Your title of your blog post or web page, your descriptions, your paragraphs, your actual content. The other thing I want to mention just before I click on this nice little SEO options tab is make sure if you have any images on your site that you give them alternate text and that those text items go with your desired SEO keyword or key phrase. So in my other blog post, it was lessons in leadership and mentorship. And I actually literally just copied that. And for every image on my page, lessons in leadership and mentorship. Okay, so you want to make sure to also use your images, and you can put your name as well. All right, now I'm going to click on the SEO options. And I like this because it's just right in your face here, okay? So you have several things here. You have your SEO title, and this is... It gives you a little warning here. You don't want to use the exact same title as another page on your site. I know it's tempting to copy, paste, but you do want to make sure that your SEO is different for each page. And I just gave it a title. Now, your SEO title should be kind of like a sentence practically, and it can be a bit longer than you would otherwise have. Nobody's going to actually see this. This isn't the same as the title on your web page. This is a behind the scenes title that search engines will grab and use to rank and find your pages. So in this one, I have Spiral Golden Mean Sacred Geometry Art Drawing by Kristen. So I recommend, if you can, wherever possible, put your name in there as well. That will also help you in your SEO rankings. Then we have the meta description, which you also saw in my WordPress website. It's the same thing. It's just a little description of your page. I recommend try not to make it more than, say, 4 lines or so. I think if I were to kind of stretch it out a little bit, it's just short. It should just be maybe 1 or 2 sentences long. And in this version, you're just trying to, again, make sure that there's a description there and try to use words that you think people might be searching for. Again, for this particular artwork, it's spiral and sacred geometry. Then over here, you have meta keywords. Now, these are actual keywords and key phrases that people who you want to land on your page might be looking for. So I have Fibonacci, which is a kind of spiral, golden mean, drawing, multicultural, etc., etc. I won't read all my keywords. But yeah, you want to have a good number of them in there. Put your name in there and try to put a couple of phrases as well as single keywords. Try to think about what keywords people might be searching that they're going to find your page. And one way to also do this is ask ChatGPT or go to Google and ask for keywords for, and you can use some different online tools to get some ideas for that. And then finally, the smart URL is the actual address of your page. It's the actual address of your page. So it should be one big line, almost like a sentence, but every word should be separated by a hyphen. So I have Fibonacci, spiral, sequence, sacred geometry, drawing by Kristen. Boom. And that's it. If you do this on your pages, then you will find that after, sometimes it takes up to a year, but about at least 6 months, you'll start to see that you're getting more and more traffic on your website. The other thing I wanted to mention, and I apologize, it's starting to rain and I'm hoping that I don't have too much background noise in the background here, but just to finish my sentence in this lesson, if you're doing this and you have hundreds of pages or just so many pages to do this on, I recommend do it for your home page, do it for your About Me page, contact, and all your most important pages first. You can always go back in later, like in my case, I did all my most important pages first, and then I went in and did my most popular artworks because they each have a page. And now when I upload a new artwork, I make sure to do it as I'm setting it up for the first time. So once you get a bunch of these done, it gets easier and easier, and then just try to maybe add a few of these a week. You could even set aside maybe 20 minutes a week just to work on this, do 1 or 2 pages a week, and you'll notice a big difference over time. All right, I hope this was helpful. See you in the next lesson.